So the client approached me because they wanted a more current look, they wanted a more functional kitchen, and these are people who entertain a lot, and these are people who love to cook. So one of the big features we did was the pantry, which is now new, used to be the laundry room, which had access to the other side of this wall. So by creating space in here into the kitchen and making the access more functional, it just opened everything up and it gave them the opportunity to still keep a more coherent, beautiful, elegant space that was open to the great room. When we first worked on this house 24 years ago, the style was very Floridian. It was very Spanish influence and it had a lot of detail and it was a lot of warm colors. Their style had changed, so they wanted a more current, a bolder look, a simpler look. One thing they really loved was the space of the kitchen. They loved the layout, so I couldn't really work with that, and because of the way the kitchen was presented itself to the great room, I didn't really want to change the layout, so what we did is we worked on certain details, certain linear lines, we simplified it, we worked on bold colors, and when we presented it to them, they were extremely happy. Pulling on my 20 years of expertise in design, I knew I had to design this kitchen with intention. I knew I had to incorporate warm, rich, bold colors in order to create the cozy environment they wanted, even though the space is quite large. When they came to me for inspiration, they really weren't sure what they were after. But having spoken to them and having communicated with them on several occasions, and honestly, having known them for as many years as I've had, I knew what I needed to do in order to create the space he wanted. I wanted this space to reflect who they were. Some of the features that I really enjoyed creating was the bold contrast that you get in this kitchen. Here you have a 3-inch thick countertop, a 2-inch thick countertop, linear lines, strong, rich colors versus bold, rich contrasts. Here we have a beautifully framed pantry entrance with double hinge doors that allow easy access. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want a pantry like this? Then you come into the space where the cooking happens. And again, you've got the large stainless steel hood, you've got the beautiful appliances. I mean, it just caters to a cooking lifestyle. And honestly, it's perfect.